Muy buenas a todos, soy Rusi y os traigo el capítulo número 29 de The Witcher 3 para XboxOne y estamos en Novigrado ya. Todavía no hemos entrado, pero vamos a ver, ahora mismo no vamos a tardar mucho. ¿Y qué vamos a hacer primero en Novigrado? Pues primero, aparte de ver sus calles y todo eso, vamos a acicalarnos un poco, ¿no? Que aquí seguro que habrá barberías y para cortarse el pelo, zonas colisiones, los caminos suelen ser estrechos. No es la velocidad del día de camino, pero la velocidad de movimiento en esta zona es limitada.
Faster.
Bueno, pues vamos. Toma ya. Esta mujer ahí que va todo de esa manera. Bueno, pues estamos en Novigrado. Vamos a ver qué tal. La verdad es que aquí no sorprende tanto el juego, ¿eh? Me esperaba una cosa más espectacular. Ahí hay una misión. Vamos a coger la misión. Vamos a coger las misiones, que veamos. Vamos a hablar con Hattori. Parece que es japonés. Ah, es un elfo.
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a Witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Pues no. Quiero...
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
A ver, ¿qué me quiere enseñar este hombre? El sonido se le va.
Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver, frequently.
Ernst Van Horn? Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can...
No, me haces una espada, nada de honorarios.
Choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this.
Una armadura.
I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
Sí.
No. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours.
Una catapulta, sí, sí,
A
sí.
catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Bueno, esta noche vamos a ver de qué es la misión, de qué nivel es, porque me está dando un poquito de miedo. 24. Uah. Sobre espadas y albóndigas. 24, joder. Es que son un poco... Joder, son un poquito heavies, ¿eh? Vamos por aquí, vamos andando. Vamos a ver a Tris. ¿Se parece? Esta parte de aquí se parece un poco a Fable. Pero mazo. Qué bueno, tío, cómo mola. Este es un mercado. Ahí hay un herrero también. Pero primero voy a ver una cosa. Vamos a ver si hay algún barbero o algo. O sea, tengo que investigar toda la ciudad para ver si hay un barbero o alguna historia de estas. Bueno, aquí hay misiones por todas partes.
Our Novigrad, shining.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí? A ver qué ha pasado.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! A Doppler!
¡Qué cabrón! Es un poco cabrón, ¿no? El pavo este.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Bueno, vamos a mirar aquí. Que de momento no voy a hacer. Pero me voy a dar una vuelta por la ciudad, porque me gustaría encontrar un ladrón. Es que me gustaría pillar todas las misiones que hay aquí. Y ya iré a ver a Tris. Aquí hay un herrero. Lo que quiero es darme una vuelta. Para ver si hay un sitio donde se corte el pelo aquí el hombre este. Yo estoy tirando por aquí, vamos al puerto. A ver qué hay en el puerto. Pedazo puerto. Vamos para allá. Aquí todo lleno de malotes. Un hombre en una caja con ruedas, tío. Flipas. Bueno, la verdad es que es mazo de grande esta ciudad. Aquí hay un mercader. Lo que debe tener... Debe tener... Aquí hay otro mercader, supongo. Supongo que este será mercader también. La calle Siki no sé quién. ¿Quieres un sitio donde cortarme el pelo? Mira, aquí hay una misión. Coño, un gnomo.
All right. What have you got there?
Magic accessories, alchemy ingredients, potions, and much more.
Interesting. Don't look a bit like a mage.
True, perhaps because I'm not a mage. I just take care of the sundries the poor folk who burn at the stake leave behind, ensure they end up in the right hands.
Fine. What do you have?
Naught but rarities at unbeatable price. Oh shit, you didn't see me here.
The halfling, what did he want? And why did he bolt when he saw us coming?
Left his soup on the burner.
I've half a mind to put you on the burner, wise ass. Got my eye on you. Let's go.
Sí, sí, mándame a la hoguera. Madre mía, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está el tema aquí de violento, no?
I've had enough of living.
Sé que hay un sitio para que el personaje se acicale y todo eso, pero ni idea de dónde. Bueno, pues nada, pues vamos a ver a Tris con estas pintas. No quería ir yo con estas pintas, pero vamos a tener que ir a verla así. Y por aquí. Por aquí no hay nadie. Pues nada, vamos a ver a Tris. Sí. Y ya veremos. Uy, aquí hay una persona que vende planticas. Un herbolista. A ver, matones.
Hey, sod off. We're looting.
A tomar por saco, dice.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, look he. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
¡Hala!
Keep me together! Son of a whore.
¡Venga, venga! ¡Toma! Yo creo que es mejor así.
Come on now. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I'm not a thief. Looking for the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal a...
Joder con el sonido, macho.
Sorcerers make
Son fallos del juego, Necesita ahí un parche.
The temple guard takes possession
Como el bebé.
of their belongings. And
Como el comer y el beber.
law still holds in Novigrad. You know about
Y se ha hecho Michael Jackson. Desaparece.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air.
¿Qué hostia tienes? ¿Qué hostia tienes, chaval? Sabes que me voy a quedar con todo lo que encuentre, ¿no? ¡Oh, qué bueno lo que me han dado ahí! Sí, pero si está en la casa de Tris.
Herbs? Roots? Just turn to healing?
Ah, vale, bien.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Vamos a la parte de arriba. Vamos a saquear un poquito, aunque la deja Triss sin cosas.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Alérgica a las pociones, tío, joder. Señales de brujo ponía ahí. Bueno, mi perro, que se ha emocionado. Se ha emocionado mi perro. Muy bien, ahí. Ahí, ladra, venga. Venga, ahí ladrando. Bueno. ¿Qué se le va a hacer? Aquí hay más cosas en el suelo.
Triss's. Never knew how to drop them on the floor.
¿Y aquí qué hay?
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Pues creo que aquí ya hemos visto todo lo que hay de Triss. Así que vámonos. Bueno, por aquí se podrá salir. No. Pues nada, vamos a seguir dándonos vueltas por la ciudad. Vamos a ver las misiones que hay en Novigrado. A ver. ¿Quieres echarle un vistazo a la mercancía? Nivel 6. Tirando el hilo. Habla con el supervisor. Contrata un ladrón esquivo. Vale. Bueno, de todas formas, lo que voy a hacer es seguir dando vueltas, por la ciudad. Para seguir encontrando objetos y tiendas que nos puedan servir. A ver qué pasa.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Vamos detrás del ladrón.
Stay away.
You call this living, Witcher?
Nuh-uh, it is too. They just smear.
Que hable con los mendigos.
That's why it don't hurt. That's all it takes. Ash? No, soap
Holy
too.
moly.
We can try it at home later. Nice.
Don't be brash. Shoot.
Bardos.
Any needs, Master?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
Whoa! What a killer!
A ver qué ha pasado aquí.
Be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell of woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Morning, birds of bronze by here.
Joder, anda que yo también me pego una leche.
Children displayed in a sideshow in the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Vamos a ver a dónde nos lleva este tío. Tenemos que ir así andando, porque si no... Joder. Qué bonito todo. Como tenga que ir detrás de él hasta fuera de la ciudad, va a ser un pelín lento, esto.
There must be order.
La meretriz, mira. Mírala. Qué guapa va. ¿Y ahora qué? A ver qué pasa.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Bueno, pues se paga.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
¿Y cuánto hay que pagar? Bueno, 50, venga.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Oh, no me gusta.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
No me gusta nada el tema este.
What ails you?
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Toma ya. Ahí haciendo magia a la gente y todo. Está bien este sitio.
How are things?
Good.
Y ahí está la actriz.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of and...
¡Ay, el sonido! ¿Por qué? La Tris me está poniendo ojitos, la pobre. Y no sé qué pasa.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew.
Devuélveme las armas que te reviento.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em and give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
A young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Bueno, pues nada, pues muy bien, Triss. Qué maja eres. Mira, una mujer con su bebé. Mola. A ver, Triss, ¿para dónde íbamos? A ver qué pasa aquí ahora.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Pues nada, vamos a bucear un poco, ¿no? Bueno, ¿qué? Ahí va. Cabrón, muérete. Anda.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open us in the passage.
Encontra el pasadizo secreto. Sí, aquí, ahí está. Pero creo que he pillado... a ver. Creo que he cogido aquí algo de armadura. Vamos a ver. Bueno, algo es algo. Sigo pareciendo Sancho Panza, pero bueno. Va mejorando la cosa. Poco a poco. Por lo menos parece más normal. A ver.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That...
Dinero, 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 dinero. En sí, dinero.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Qué cabrón. Pues nada, vamos al agua. Aquí hay como alguna historia. Una armadura. Pero coge eso, me cago en todo, A coger un poquito de aire. Ahora ya está. Y ahora vámonos. De todas formas, vamos a ver qué hemos pillado. Que hemos pillado armadura también aquí. Esto ya empieza a molar. O sea, esta armadura ya empieza a ser un poquitín más... Una cosa más normal. ¿Esto qué es? Anteojeras. Son iguales, ¿no? Son para el caballo.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
My package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
¿Y ahora para dónde quieres que tiremos?
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
Qué cabrona.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns. As proof.
Ah, amigo.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Hala, vámonos. ¿Qué tenemos? ¿Que entrar por aquí o qué?
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
O sea que tenemos que hacer un conjuro para matar ratas. Me cago en la leche.
Looks like
Para lo que ha quedado un brujo.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle? Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well?
Pues ya está, ¿no?
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Qué bonito.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Ah, amigo.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So
Joder con el sonido.
the hunters have come, and now...
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Ay, qué bien, nadie va a salir vivo. Eso es porque tú lo dices, ¿no? Venga. Venga,
You'll never learn.
Os estáis canteando. Os estáis canteando mazo, Voy, va. Ahí va. A la afuera.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Casi me matan, macho, Bueno, pues vamos a por el cabrón este que nos ha delatado.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no
Sí,
mercy.
claro, claro. Sí, sí, sí.
Good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
No te preocupes que te voy a hacer una visita. No te preocupes, Tris. Bueno, se ha alargado un poquito la cosa. Vamos a dejar aquí el capítulo número 29 de The Witcher 3 para Xbox One. Así que si os ha gustado darle a like, suscribiros, compartir, favoritos, seguidme en Twitter y nos vemos en el próximo. ¡Adiós!